We're going live. Good evening, one and all. Sorry, it was my fault for being late. We were early, and I was chatting away. All four of us were chatting away.
Don't lie. He's just this minute came online and said, "God, sorry, I'm getting panic activity and everything else." Mark was doing his eyebrows. Mech-Tavish was spiking his hair. That's why we're late.
I was curling my moustache. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, we were all in hair and makeup.
Well, good evening, everybody.
Anyway.
A very warm welcome. You may have noticed that we're a man down and we're a man who's filled his shoes. So in the bottom right, we've got Roy's Reviews. Bottom left, we've got Mech-Tavish, who's filling in for Jackson. Thank you, Mech-Tavish, for that. And in the red corner, in the top corner, we've got...
I was curling my moustache.
He hasn't muted their stream.
I was playing the stream.
Oh. Is that better?
Schoolboy error, that.
Was that you, Mech-Tavish?
It might have been.
It may have been me, he says.
Yeah, the wife uses this for a lot of student work and she only listens to music, so it's probably come through at the same time. I'm like, oh, that's great. I've just been a huge schoolboy error. Prepared to be slagged.
Not to worry, not a problem. Right, let's say good evening to one or two people in chat. Good evening, Graham. Savage Simon. You've really changed your name to Savage Simon.
I know. He's milking that.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. Laurie. Good evening, Laurie. Graham has said, Danny, what's that? Arndit? Oh, Danny. Evening, Danny. Matt, Polly, Adrian Mason, Roy. Hello, Roy. I'm sure these names are getting harder. Sarah Wolf. Jay Jerry, Nita, Lorian, Jackie Chan, Dion, Andy Harris, Rawston, Patrick Pyle, Phoenix Vapes, and Justin, Dion again, Shrek, Eden Shrek, and Peter Kendall. There's not many there tonight. What's going on? What's going on, indeed? Only 44.
51.
51. There's usually a lot more in chat than that. Well, not to worry. We'll press on. It normally takes me about 10 minutes to say hello to
yeah, you've done it. I think you've done it a bit early, Mark. We normally should do the buffet first, and then you can go through.
I always say hello to people first. They're usually waiting for us, but we were late tonight. Perhaps people got fed up, just went.
So yeah, 5 minutes late, they're all like, "Oh, fuck this shit out, man."
Not having any of it. So, our special guest for tonight, Mech-Tavish, perhaps you'd like to tell us first what you're vaping on tonight.
Yep, okay. So I'm on the Bestia Anima 21700 with the GT4 sitting on the top. And I've got some Juice and Power strawberry, lemonade, and berry. There you go. In there.
Nice.
I also have this came in today and I've been using it since it came through the door. The Praxis.
Oh, that looks nice.
650, and it's got the Shogun sitting on the top of that from Vapor's Cloud. And inside that, I have got my old-fashioned donut dipped in a double shot cappuccino.
Very nice indeed.
There we go. And I'll pass it over to someone else, yeah?
Yeah, pass it over to
Roy.
Evening, Roy.
Good evening. I have got my non-elitist Ed Balance with the Ed Zachary on top as usual. In there, I've got some billionaire strawberry bubblegum. Piss off, Mark, you elitist twat. I've got my Drag 3, and on top of that, I've got the Watofo Troll X, which loads of people I've seen are having problems with the wicking, leaking, and dry hits, but wicked first time, now the fifth time.
Beaver!
Nope, not the beaver method, slight long beaver.
Nice longer beaver.
Longer beaver, yeah.
70s beaver.
Longer beaver method.
70s beaver, is that what we're going for?
Yeah.
A lot of beaver.
In there, I've got some Pucka Juice Blackcurrant Fiji Apple. I've got the old, what is it, Strider. On top of that, I've got my PMP Smart Coil, which the review has been released this evening for. go over and check it out after the show.
I'll
And in there,
have a look at that, Roy, later.
I've got some Captain's custard, strawberry custard in there. And TVP, that's your target for your strawberry custard. That.
Okay, is that what we got to beat? Is it?
Is that all?
Yeah, like what are you saying? Yo.
But what I can say, having tried your custard and that custard, your custard will be my everyday vape.
There you go. Is that
And I'll pass it across to Rocky.
Keith?
Yo. Welcome to the show. I am. Yo, Adrian, come on. So I'm on the drag version 3 with the Fatality M25 on top of there with some Kernel the Black inside. I love that setup, like pure stealthy as shit in it. I'm on my very, 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 very elitist Ed Balance with the Ed Zachary on top of there. Fuck Roy. Hashtag fuck Roy. And that's got some pistache in because I'm all out of my juice. I finally run out, Mark. I've been like savouring it and it's gone.
Well, it won't be long. It won't be long now.
Do you know what? I even vaped version 2 and version 3.
Did you?
I think you guys need to have an intervention.
Oh my God. And I'm on the independent mods. This is the Lipo 250C, another DNA for Roy, hashtag fuck Roy. And the QP Violator on top of there with some Just Jam. And I'm slipping on a nice ice cold Carlin on this fine day because I'm off work tomorrow. So I shall have a few sherbets. Oof, look at that guy.
I'm only on the squashy.
And I'll sling it over to the gaffer.
The gaffer. Well, I'm on a few things tonight. I'm on my... I recoiled and wicked this SMRT coil. And like I've done it once on a review, and now I've done it again. It is so quick and so easy. And there wasn't a lot of burntness on the cotton. So have you tried these, Mech-Tavish?
No, not yet, no.
I'd give them a go.
I might have to. I've heard a lot of nice things about it. I've heard people saying it leaks, but if you wick it right, it shouldn't.
That's 1 week, one week cotton.
Bone dry. Absolutely bone dry. Not a drop have I had leak in here. Not a drop. So I'm on that. And last week, I think it was, Mark, you were asking about the Flex Zachary. So I thought
I was.
I'll bring out the Flex Zachary with the Ed Zachary. There's a lot of Zacharys on top. This one is actually my authentic K-Fun, which had the version 1 deck. So I took the deck out and inserted the other one. So I think I'll call it Heinz. That's a nice German name, isn't it? Heinz.
That'll do, yeah.
Bit of a variety. Heinz variety. And I thought I've still got to keep my elitist, so I put the True Tank back on top of the elitist Ed Balance. And a bit of this is another Id. Look at that little setup. How dinky is that?
That is tiny. Look at that.
Tiny.
What is that? What is that?
That's on the Tackett Mini.
Oh, I've got a Tackett. I've got a Tackett, but mine's a real gaudy one, like pink and shit resin.
Tackett Mini. They're on the site actually, 18350. But I just thought, what a lovely little setup that is.
Definitely.
It's like playing the flute.
I've got to say, I think it's lovely, Mark. I think it's gorgeous.
You have your little finger up as well. You can't do it without having your little finger up.
No, we were talking about the little finger flying away, especially when you drink your cocktail.
Miss Paraf.
Listen, we're South Bar drinkers, mate. We don't give it all that.
And I've got the Skyline, isn't it? Skyline
Yes.
R on here. Giving that a try. Mixed opinions on this one. It's not bad. It's not awful, that's for sure. But I don't think it. I think would I rather have that or this? I think I'd rather have that. It's not beating it, to be fair.
Right, get out. Get out. Well, show me that Flex Zachary again.
There.
Yeah, so I don't like the colour. Does it come in black?
Yeah, it comes in black. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I'd prefer it in black, I think.
Is it the two-tone that's bothering you? The two-tone on the silver, is that what's bothering you?
Yeah, I probably kind of get what Mark means. I mean, it's funny, isn't it? It's smaller because it is slightly smaller than the Balance. And it's nicely shaped and everything else, but there's something about this Ed Balance that it's just like you crunch your finger and you fire it. So
Exactly. It's fantastic.
Ed Zachary. I see what you did there, Roy. Ed Zachary.
Ed Zachary. And in there, juice-wise, I just come with black because, like you, Mark, I vaped all the samples of your juice.
Oh.
It's all gone. So I can't use that. I have been sent some juice, the whole OK Orange range.
Okay, I've seen a lot of people with that recently.
Yeah, I've got the whole range here. Some interesting flavours on there. The new Udderly range as well. And this one, what's this called? Can't remember.
So what are they? Are these samples to see if you want to stop on the site?
Figure.
They're all made by Jack Rabbit, all these. So
okay.
Basically, because we get on well. He sent me, what's there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 bottles of an assortment of all of them to try, which is lovely of him. Thank you, Jack Rabbit.
He won't try them all, Jack Rabbit. He'll just try like 2 maximum.
Well, you know as well.
They'll be in a box for the next 12 months. I'm not going to lie. Come on, we all know.
They'll be sent off to Roy for his juice review. No, I will try them. Oh, there's a strawberry banana bubble gum on this OK Orange range.
Oh, that sounds nice.
So, what else have we got on there? Blue raspberry bonbon.
No, not for me.
Cherry licorice.
That's what you like, bonbons, Mark. What's bonbons you like?
Apricot.
Bonbons.
Grape raspberry blackcurrant. That sounds rather nice.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I hope that's got a bit of Coolada in.
And that's one bottle gone. That's on the floor.
Rufus said he'll put 14 bottles on the website.
Oh, Rufus, would I?
It's a fire sale.
Yeah. So, no, I will try them. Most of them. The flavours that appeal to me, I'll try.
TVP. Do you know the way you go on about your DNA boards?
Yeah.
And you love your DNA?
Yes.
So I get my hands on a DNA.
Okay.
And it stops fucking working.
Oh, that's
dead. It's a DNA. It's a DNA board. It's dead.
It's a pod board, though. It's like, come on, it doesn't even count as a DNA, does it? Really?
That is like having like Mark and I have got the Volkswagen Tiguan, and you've got the Up.
Exactly. Yeah. That's like getting a can of Aldi's own Guinness for 49p and comparing it to the real thing from an Irish pub. Like, come on, it's not even.
Here's an even better narrative. That's like having an old Toyota MR2 and it's dressed up to look like a Ferrari.
Exactly. Yeah. Ferrari body kit. Come on, Roy.
Oh,
that's the one.
Got a DNA chip in there.
It's dead, is it, Roy?
That's completely dead.
So you should do with that what you do with all pods and throw it over your left shoulder.
No, it will retire. It will retire up to the pod shelf, but after the reviews come out, and it's because I recorded the down low section and it was working, and everything else. Then a few days later, I went to record the FaceTime bit, and it was dead. Stuck it on the charge, make sure it was fully charged for doing it, and it just was dead. No life.
Do you know how many times I've done that, Roy, with pods? So I record the close-ups, and then a couple of weeks later I'll go to vaping and it don't work, and you're like, fuck me, what a waste of time that was.
I still have recorded the review. The review still will be getting released.
Roy,
Pav, that's not like calling a Fiat and our bath, you turd. Okay? They're two totally different things.
Roy, can I just ask that
a bath is basically their tuning company.
Roy, you
yeah,
have pressed
we
the
know
fire
that's
button
nice.
5 times, haven't you, to turn it on?
Yes.
Just checking.
I'd send it back for a refund, Roy.
I didn't buy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Just checking. You'll be surprised how many times that happens.
Even when you plug it, even when you plug the charge lead in, nothing. There's no lights, no nothing, no kick, no nothing. And I've tried it on a laptop, a computer, a plug, a Mac. So I've tried it on absolutely everything. I've went through all options of trying to get any life into it, and there's no life in it whatsoever.
Okay, Mark, we've got 125 in now. Do you want to go through some more chat?
I've just noticed that myself. So
see what I mean, Mark? This is not my first rodeo. You know what I mean? We'll all go through what we've April, and then you can go through chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we always say hello to Chatverse. They're normally all waiting for it. Was there something good on telly? Has Boris made a speech or something?
Well, I'll tell you what worked good on telly. Man United.
Yeah. Shite.
Let's say hello to a few people. What's this? The Hateful Eight TVP? What's up? Who's that?
Oh, that's my mate. I won't say who it is, but the Hateful Eight's my buddy.
Right. Nutty face. If I repeat these, just don't worry about it. It's me. I'm old. Chris Doyle. Matt Polly. I think I said Nita. Abdul. I didn't say hello to Abdul. No, I didn't. Adrian Mason. Not sure. Thanks for getting in touch, Adrian. Adrian sent me a useful email. Lynn Smith. Good evening, Lynn. One of my spanners. Chadwick. The Cycle Scooby Flyer. Matt Polly, I think I said. Laurie, I definitely said. Andy Harris. I should change my profile pic. I rarely chuck the clouds anymore. Yeah, it's funny how we go round in a full circle. Everything is cyclical, and we start mouth to lung, we end up back there. Very many of us do. Patrick Pyler said, where we scrolling down, swirling Merc. I don't think I said swirling Merc. Savage Simon still in chat. Pav, evening Pav. Rufus, I don't think was in the first batch. Scrolling down. I think that's. Oh no, I'm the more grumpy Snedden. One of these days we'll have a comfy grunt in chat, won't we? There'll be one, won't there? Iggy Mitchell. Question to all. Let's just read that then. Question to all. Does the Fatefly Optima RMC fit in the other tank?
Don't know.
I don't know. A lot of these are so similar, aren't they? So I would have said it probably does, but I don't know. I'm not a specialist in that sort of call. Tavish, do you know? You're not really.
No, I don't do like any pods or anything like that at all. I'm more likely a rebuildable and mech user. I don't use any sub-ohm tanks at all, or pod mods or anything like that. So I haven't got a clue.
It's a very big base plate on it. That's what I would say.
It's in the name, Mark.
The clue is there.
So I wouldn't think it does, because it's a very, very big base plate on it.
Herb Williams, Eden Herb. Scott Morrison, did I say? I don't know. Jason, didn't say Jason, I don't think. Coyle, Eden Coyle. What's that? Canadian in chat? Oh, it's Herb, Canadian. Where else? Where's Daniel tonight? Where's Daniel? No Daniel.
He watched my review earlier, so he must be asleep.
Oh, he's asleep now then. That'll send him off. Asif Mahmood, evening Asif. Kieran, evening Kieran. Did send you a message earlier, Kieran, on WhatsApp. I don't think you read it. I don't think he's more of a Twitter man. If you want to get hold of him, send him a message on his Twitter. Graham, I've said. Of course, a few now, isn't there? Scrolling down. A lot of duplicates. Ian, above the clouds. Thanks for your help tonight, Ian. Saying good evening. Dell, evening Dell. Matt Polly. I think I said Matt Polly, didn't I? David Adair. Didn't say David Adair. Mark is terrible at chat. Thank you, Laurie. I'll put that across the screen. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Edward, evening Edward. Late to the party, not a problem. Nice to see you here. And Abdul and Mix Vapes, the Hateful Eight again. Derek Redmond. Good God, Mark. Did you have to... I'm at the bottom. Paul Webb. Evening, everybody.
Good evening, one and all. Welcome to every single one of you. Do you know what I think we should do, Mark? We should take it in turns to read chat out weekly, I think.
I think so, because I'm not good at it. it's not my forte. Wayne, Eden Wayne. There you go.
Can I ask, what is your forte then?
I haven't got a clue. I still don't know.
Neither do we. What is your forte?
I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. I've got no idea.
Knocking little dents out of bits of metal.
Or making fly traps that can kill a human. I think that's your forte, isn't it?
I did your card.
Dude, you want to see this fly trap he made? It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I'll show you
It's
that.
like a fucking taser.
I did your car the other day, Mark. I even took a picture of it. There it is, your little car, look. In condom beige.
Little bass.
Excuse me for one goddamn second. That, I think you'll find, is a Fiat 500. I have never in my lifetime owned a Fiat 500, Mr. Burns. Okay.
Was yours in condom beige as well, or did you have a...
No, it wasn't.
Oh dear, who would buy that colour? I suppose someone likes it, but I just thought I've got to take a picture of this one while I'm doing it because
it's more of a ladies' car, isn't it? The Fiat 500.
I would say it's a hairdresser's car. It's a total hairdresser's car, in my opinion.
Oh, that's not... Matt Polly, would I? Would I? Kieran just checks what's out. Yeah, that's all right, Kieran, not a problem.
Rufus says, fair play to Naturevape, coming straight from cricket training to do the show.
It's straight from work. That's what I wore at work. So I'm sorry, folks. Lack of effort. Minimal effort, maximum reward, isn't it?
Flat Cap Gaz says, Jackson's never looked so good with the blonde spiky hair and moisturised face. AKA Jedwood.
Jedwood. Well,
you know that's going to stick, don't you? You know that's going to stick.
That's why I'm not making a big deal about it. I know it's already stuck.
I bet you've been called worse now. Come on.
Oh yeah, I have.
The fly killer is here. Look, Mech-Tavish.
Look at that fucking thing.
There's the fly killer.
There's the fly killer. Look at
the. Sure that's not for killing birds and not flies.
It's 18650. I never did finish it, but 18650. Put a bit of food in there. Zap.
When it reaches a lot of dead birds in your garden, that's all I'm going to say.
It doesn't just kill flies though; it fucking incinerates them, turns them into dust instantly.
It looks like a flux capacitor.
It does zap well. But yeah, that was me with my 3D printer.
Powderizes house flies instantly. It's unbelievable.
Like, there's another one.
Good evening, Kevin Smith. What's happening, brother? Good evening, Gaz, Mr. Flatcap. Good to see you in chat, sir.
Evening, Flatcap.
Evening, Flatcap.
So where's Boris tonight? Boris isn't in chat.
I know Boris is normally in. I'm feeling a bit. Maybe he's got a press conference, a briefing to do. I don't know.
Mm.
So has anyone been to the pub yet since yesterday?
Nope.
Nope.
No,
not yet.
I'm waiting for weekend. I'm going to go weekend. I'm going to get absolutely off my tits.
Unlike you, Mark.
I know. It's out of character.
It's very much out of character. I mean,
he's basically been out of the pub for a year. He's gasping.
Kieran's dude, I'm going to be like a gluttonous pig.
You're going to be like Shrek, and it'll be like two steins that you have, and you just be like, that's for the two of them.
No, to be honest, I think the first one will go down that quick. I'll just order two. Just save me going back.
Yeah.
Just two, mate.
I've read that book.
Are you allowed to go to the bar, Mark, or do you have to wait till they serve you?
No, in normal pubs, in your little backstreet pubs like mine to dive, you're allowed to go to the bar, no problem. Yeah, because you can mix with it's the rule of 6 now, isn't it? So you can mix with 6.
Sorry,
Not a rule of 10.
McTavish. You'll have to peer over the top of when I slide the writing across.
No, that's okay.
Oh yeah, you can mix with 6, and then I think it's June, sometime in June, everything ends. If everything goes to plan, everything ends. All the restrictions end. Everything is back to pretty much normal.
But we're going back into full lockdown because of the Indian variant.
I don't know. That maybe that's just Bolton and Blackburn and like up that way in it, because that's where it's more. It's mainly
it's in the Glasgow city centre as well. That's kind of where we have most of our Indian kind of population. It's in the city centre. It's here as well.
See, we were talking about this the other night, and not saying I'm fortunate where we live, because that's going to sound bad, but where we are in Liverpool, there's not many. It's not as multicultural, shall we say, as the likes of Bolton, Blackburn, Manchester, Leeds, places like that. Definitely not as multicultural. They don't. Just trying to think how to word it. Yeah, they're very set in the ways, Scousers and Liverpudlians. They don't really have that many. There's not many different cultures. You know what I mean? So
it's not like a big melting pot up where you are.
Not diverse. It's not as diverse as a lot of places.
That's
Let's
the word.
put it that way.
That's the word.
Okay.
Diverse. Yeah. Matt Polly, glad we got a man in with taste. Put that on the broadcast. I'll have a carafe. Exactly right. Do
you know what? When I go to my local, that's what I'm going to ask. 1 carafe of Carling Squire.
Can I have it neat?
Fuck out of here, mate. Fucking carafe.
Carafe of mead.
So, getting to our guest tonight, Mech-Tavish, lovely to have you on the show. I've been wanting to get you on for several weeks now, and I've mentioned when you've been in chat to have you on. So
he didn't. He was just sitting saying, he goes, "Don't want him on. Don't get him on." No.
Who said
that's because Mark has to deal with me 2 times this week. That's why he's like, "No, he's enough in one."
It's like me and Jedward now. We're like that. We're like
that.
Yeah, he's my Louis Walsh.
So get the hair a bit longer, Mark. Get a wee quiff going.
Watched a few of your reviews, Mech-Tavish. I mean, mainly you love, as the name suggests, you love your mechs, don't you, and your drippers. So have you got anything interesting coming up?
I've finally got around to doing the Typhoon GT4 and the GTR. I'm just doing some editing for them at the moment, and they should be out within the next couple of days. And then the Praxis came in today, so that'll be probably next week.
Yeah. And are you looking to get some decent juice to go in these things, or?
Do you do juice reviews?
I've only done 2, but one of them actually had 3 juices in a row in it. I did like a trio of juices, which I actually really thoroughly enjoyed doing. So I might be doing more of that.
Oh no, you will be doing more very soon.
Yeah, I think the clue's behind me.
Oh, that's good. Well, thank you.
That'll be. Okay.
Yeah, no, it'd be good. Be nice to have you reviewing. Also, anyone else watching in chat, if you're interested in review, if you are a reviewer and you want to review them, get in touch, because I noticed, Mark, you did a live, was it Monday last night, wasn't it? A What's Going Down. Yeah,
I did a What's Going Down, yeah.
And you mentioned there that Juice is about a fortnight away. It's closer than that. Closer than that. Yeah, because I've got a feeling by next Tuesday, I think we will have them. I think I've got a feeling.
Blimey.
Dum dum dum.
Well, I've got my reviewer list anyway. I'll fire it over later.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I hope I'm on that, Mark.
Yes, Roy. Of course you're always in pen. Of course you're on
it. He's like that. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! You just hear it scraping into the table. Roy.
I just can't wait to get some. I can't wait to get some because I literally, like I say, I went through the version 2, version 3 of the Killenberry because I literally had none left.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on some of that.
I've got none
He's
left.
going to end up turning up at your door, scratching his arm like, "Can I get some more Killenberry? Give me some more
Killenberry,
Killenberry."
Mark. Come on, sort a brother out.
So are they
Here,
the
Mech-Tavish, ask Naturevape what I've been like. He sent me a sample long before the sort of the TVP went of the strawberry custard because I had said to Mark about strawberry. His true juice strawberry custard was more like a strawberry cream, and I've been scratching Mark's eyes out to get this strawberry custard. It is.
Yeah,
it's
don't worry, Kieran. You're on the list,
like
brother.
it that
You're
much
on the
then?
fucking list.
Oh, definitely, Kieran. Yeah, he was a bit of a he's like a pest, weren't you, Roy? Really, just you were desperate for me to do that to get that.
Yeah, I spoke to Dino last night as well. Dino's going to do them for us.
Yeah, excellent. It'd be nice as well, for the guys you in chat, to get an overall opinion. Are they flavour profiles that you would enjoy, Mech-Tavish? Do you know what they are, or do you want to?
I know one is strawberry, kiwi, and yogurt. Am I right?
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. It's one of my jam. You've said it so many times.
no,
I've just
no jam.
No, strawberry custard and strawberry banana milkshake.
Yeah, I would like all three of those. It's
Dude,
kind of up my
trust me.
street. Like,
Do you know when people say like, oh, kiwi, they'll go, oh, kiwi. Have I ever had kiwi? I don't want keen on kiwi. But listen, it's one of them juices you got to try because it's fucking amazing. It's one of them, just give it a whirl and you'll be like, it's a game changer for me.
Because I agree. Because like kiwi is one of those kind of flavorings that can actually either enhance or it can. It's like cucumber. Like it's one of those ones that either enhances the flavor or it just. You don't think so? Yeah, it's meant to enhance. Yeah, it's meant to enhance flavors and some liquids as well.
Fucking cucumber.
Yeah, the punch
I
range
don't think I've ever vaped. No, in fact, I have. I did vape. I tell a lie. It was about 3 years ago. I did vape a cucumber juice actually, and it was quite refreshing. But it's such a distinct flavor. What you what, Roy?
El Cheapo had a cucumber juice.
No, that was
it was
at
an expo. That's all I know.
They also had a cucumber one as well as the cactus. They had a cucumber one.
I was going to say because the punch range from Riot Squad, it's like apple, cucumber, and something else I can't remember. So I've tried that one, which was quite nice. It was quite refreshing.
Apples.
The one that you must have tried was with the drinks range, and you took the label off the bottle and it actually told you how to make the drink that it was simulating through the liquid. Apples are fucker to get right.
I always find with a lot of apple juices, I like it to like lemonade juices. If you get it wrong, it's very harsh on the throat. Yeah. Very, very harsh. It's a difficult one to actually fucking nail down. Like, also, you'll notice all three of our juices have got strawberry. That's a very, very difficult flavour to get right because you leave it too long, you lose the strawberry flavour. If it's a couple of months old, the strawberry just weakens and disintegrates. It's a difficult one to get right. It is.
I'm really looking forward to them.
It seems like it's been forever, but in reality, it hasn't been that long, really, has it?
Dude, it's barely been, 6 weeks, 7 weeks since we announced it?
Yeah. So
that's some going, that. You're looking at 2 months from when we announced it to it being in the shop.
Yeah. Well, there's been a lot of hard work gone into it, and let's hope it pays dividends. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, I think the reason why in some days it probably felt longer for both of you is because you've went from the very start, like picking the flavors all the way through packaging, your kind of bottles, to pretty much right to where you are now, and it either feels really quick or feels really slow.
Could be worse, Mark. You could be waiting fucking 6 months
for one that doesn't work.
They've sent me another one out this week, but she sent it by China Post.
Oh,
I'm like, what? I said to her this morning, I said, is there something wrong with you guys? Like, is there something wrong with you? And she said, what mean? And I said, well, you said the last lot by UPS. Yeah, why, what mean? This is going to take like 3 weeks now. Are you jokers? Are you having me off?
And You know what's going to happen is you'll get that package in and it'll say something like T section for plumbing on the packaging. It's got your gym sitting on it.
Well, I said, I hope you've tested it. I hope you've put some coils in. I hope it fucking works, because if this don't work, I'm going to get in my car and drive to China and throw you. Albert Valenti says, how soon before the concentrates will be on sale? About a week now, Albert. So Mark just said.
Yeah, they'll all come out together. When they come out, they'll all be there together.
I've put the link in the chat. That'll take you straight to the page.
There is also a tab on the side of that. If you open up, excuse me, into the juice, there's a tab on the right-hand side to let you know when they're in stock. If you hit that tab, you'll get an email as soon as I put them in stock. So you'll know. You haven't got to keep checking.
Mark, as Matt Poley said, you'll pretty sure you'll hear about it with TVP whoring himself across all these live shows.
Well, no, listen, you said whoring yourself. I'm only on 2. I only do 2 live shows. I do my main one, which is this one, and I do the Saturday show. So I only do 2. I'd hardly say that's whoring yourself, like Shrek. You know,
the moment
you turn a fucking show on YouTube show on these days, all you see is Shrek.
The moment the bottles arrive at Naturevape, Mark will have a "What's Going Down" released. Look what's here, boys.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do right. I'm going to do so. Like I said in the one yesterday, it's not going to be a review because obviously I'm biased as shit. But I'll give a breakdown of the flavors, show the labels, show the, just talk about the obvious quality of the juice and stuff like that. So yeah, there'll be a video out.
And we'll have a few friendly competitions as well once it comes out, because the descriptions I've written on the website are poor. I've just basically written the flavours. So we'll have a competition once someone has bought it, tried it, and they write a nice review of what they're getting from that flavour. A, I'll add it on the website if it's done well, and B, you'll win some juice, some of the flavours. So we'll do different things like that.
Yeah, we're gonna have a couple of little cheeky gift giving thingies on this show as well over the coming week. So just keep your eyes out, man. You get some free shit. # free shit incoming.
Perhaps a picture of the juice taken somewhere random. So the most imaginative picture. Oh, God.
Do you know what we could do? You've got to take a picture of the juice. You got to find it in our bath.
We can do something like that. There'll be plenty of fun coming up, I'm sure.
Does that mean, Mark, then because I've tried the samples, as soon as I have the bottles here, I can put a review straight out because I've tried them and tested them?
Well, you can, yeah. What's to stop you?
Of course you can, yeah. You've tried all 3. You know exactly what they taste like. You can get it straight out, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Kieran, what's Kieran put? 21st of June, restrictions end, yet they've just started employing 4,500 COVID marshals in work after That doesn't make sense, does it? How does that make sense?
Are they training for this passport scheme? That's the thing. Are they gonna have marshals on doors, like checking passports and shit, checking your vaccination cards? And
also, whenever the flu season starts in September and the lockdowns kick in, they need the people there to be able to. Good evening,
Darkwinius. Welcome in, sirs.
I know.
Yeah, someone say free shit. It's like saying Beetle just 3 times. You say free shit, he just pops right in there.
I need to start filming my training montage, don't I?
You need to find some iconic stairs in your town to run up and go like that at the end.
We have got a massive set of stairs, I think, in town. It's fucking enormous. So I might have a slow jog up there. Just speed it up, put it on 1.5 so it looks like I'm running.
He gets halfway up and you just see him holding his heads between his knees. He's going, I'm hyperventilating. Help me.
Matt Polly, is that who you were answering, Roy? Couldn't find the concentrates listed on. If you go under, I think they're under, in fact, the easiest way to find them, go to brands. You'll then see TVP under brands, and that'll open up all 6. There you go. There's your easiest way. Did you realise you were a brand, TVP?
Not until you just mentioned it. Then am I officially a brand now?
You are now a brand.
I wonder if I can. Hey, babe, get on company's house, see if I can be a business. What?
I noticed on your screen behind you, Mark, King in the North. You've got rid of the ring on the TVP logo.
I have. I'm tending to use it a lot less, to be fair. I have had a bit of gentle mocking about the ring and my egg-shaped ring on my painting. I did. It's kind of oval. So I must admit, Mark, I do like it without the ring. I've got to say.
It looks very
well
kind of, it looks kind of like 80s inspired, and it's kind of like blocky, and it's kind of got that kind of feel to it. I quite like it.
Top
Yeah,
Gun.
I think it's my favourite logo I've ever done, and it's probably, you know, over 6-7 years. It's like number 10. I get bored, Mech-Tavish. I get, you know, when shit gets stale after a couple of years, I like to have a fucking refresh and just have a rebrand and a new logo. But I think, like I say, with this one, it's my favourite, so I'll probably keep it.
It's only just been done.
No, I'm definitely keeping this one, Mark, for the foreseeable. Trust me.
You rebrand now.
What will happen is he's just letting it come out, and I'll be out for like a month, and he'll go, "I've just updated my logo." Thumbs up.
Like Laurie,
TVP
TVP stands for the vaping pillock.
Vaping pillock. Laurie's just said the fruits just don't work for me. What flavour is it Laurie likes? It's a custard. Can't remember what it is now. Creme anglaise, that's it. Creme anglaise. Maybe.
Oh, Derek, that is a good question. Well, ask the man himself. Will Naturevape be stocking the Clutch 18?
Yeah, possibly. I've got a few things, new products wise, to talk about anyway, actually. Where's Michelle? Is she in chat?
No.
Isn't she?
Hang on, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I'll go and tell her to get in chat.
You've got to.
She's eating a potato.
Is in the same house.
He's got an intercom. Has he got an intercom? Has he really? Bing bong. Michelle.
Get on chat.
Surely he's lagged it up the garden.
Oh, he's funny, isn't he? Convicted vape heavy metal gram. Rawston is the strawberry banana milkshake similar in flavour to the old discontinued Zeus Juice Monkberry banana and strawberry.
No, it's better.
That's not a flavour I've ever tried. I'm going to be honest.
It's better. I've tried it. It's better.
Better than that. There you go. I must admit that's probably my favourite, and I could drink that from the bottle. That strawberry banana milkshake is just lovely.
It is.
We don't advocate drinking e-liquid. Disclaimer: please don't drink your e-liquid.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Please don't.
I suppose you could, without the nicotine in it, you would just have a sugar buzz and then a massive crash after it. With nicotine in it, you just have a fucking sore head.
Pretty sure. God, I'm behind again. I'm behind. I've got to the whoring and shows.
Oh, Mark, that's just reminded me. Sorry, before you crack on, Grant Mullins in chat sent me an email. He works for a vape shop, and I think it's a chain of like 50 shops. So yeah. I think they're interested in stocking the juice.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You know, what goes around comes around, all the rest of it. I'm not a protected, possessive person, so anyone who wants to stock it, I'm happy for them to stock it. They'll get a wholesale price. But the way it works,
it's all bricks and mortars, though, Mark. It's all B&M. So do you want to get it in all the shops? I think.
Yeah. Well, there'll be a couple of online stores have it as well. To be honest with you, that I've already sorted out. But
they own by Homebrew.
Right.
Yeah, I know Big D wants he's interested. I know Eric's interested.
Yeah. So not a problem. It's what it is. It's all coming to me, and you get in touch with me, and we'll sort it. That's not a problem at all.
Even Empire Vape Co's interested as well. I might even jib over there when he gets the juice in. What do you reckon?
I can see a launch. You and him.
A launch at Empire Vape Co starring TVP, the brand. The myth, the man.
That's either going to go very well or very, very bad.
Oh, we're getting all right now, me and Chris. We're getting all right. Not talk regularly, like, but yeah, sound.
On its way, Laurie. On its way. Won't be long. I would say within a week that'll be in stock. The Ed Balance in black. I know that we're out in stock.
If that's anything like the
Loki, I knew you were going to bring it up. You had to. You had to. You had to bring it up.
Oh, I'll be here tomorrow. 3 weeks ago.
If I showed you the tracking, it's been at Stansted, Stanley Hope. It's been everywhere in customs. I've sent letters, emailed, signed documents, sent them back. It's been a drama. UPS, God, DHL, just start delivering our stuff again, please. UPS. UK vapes there, Eden Rob. Did Skin Live, did someone say free shit?
A motherfucker, man. He lives up to his name, him, doesn't he? As soon as he says free shit, he's like a genie.
I can't remember the last time he was on here, and I can't remember the last time he said about anything being free. And as if by magic, bang.
No, when it comes to Skint, the second he's like Beetlejuice, the second you say free shit, he just appears and goes, bah, hello, free shit.
Free shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you'll be on the list as well, Skint. Nice.
He is actually on my list. Yeah, maybe I'll scratch him off now for that comment.
So is Michelle in yet? Is she here?
Yeah, she is there, but she's not typing in chat because she's doing my wee sister's nails, and they're in the nail studio, and they are watching.
Right. Okay.
Whatever you do, Michelle, don't slip when you put that nail polish on. Okay. Don't be getting all jerky.
There's the first clue, Roy. That came off the tin. EVL. These have arrived, and I haven't put them on the site yet, but they have arrived. And
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds rather elitist. Okay,
that's a dripper, I think.
No, it's not. It's not.
No,
it's for the dot mod.
It's a bridge.
It's actually, to be fair, there's a billet box one and a dot mod one, and they're all in. They've arrived. They're here. I just haven't put them on the site yet.
How much are they? Like $179.99?
No, they're not as bad as that. $149. No, they're not. Inserts, airflow inserts. Shall I put on the deck and let everyone see the deck?
Is that the rest of that's just cotton that's inside that box?
Yeah,
right?
they always do that. EVL, don't they? Pack a tin of cotton. There's the deck there. So it'd be interesting to see what it's like compared to the dot shell and the mission. So it's 3 now rebuildables for the dot mod, isn't it? It's becoming as like
the dot shell is really easy to build on.
Dot shell, to be fair, at the moment is my favourite, but I haven't tried this yet. So, and I will do, and I'll break the habit of a lifetime and do a review as well. So I'll let you know, Michelle, as soon as it's in.
A review from Mark. We are honoured.
Oh
sir.
God! Just because TBP has once turned his camera on during the week. Yeah.
Hang on. Who put the last review out? I think it was Mr. Naturevape. It's put a review out since TVP's put a review out.
I will have reviews up this week. I have got 3 reviews planned this week. I've got 3 days off now. Listen, I've been working like fucking my fingers to the bone. Trust me.
So have I, and I've got reviews recorded.
Yeah, but my job's much more stressful, right? I'm just saying.
And I've got 3 kids to look out for, and Michelle.
I have a pregnant missus, mate. That's even worse than having kids. She's like, my belly button's popping out.
Welcome to Life's Top Trumps, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a vape show. It's Top Trumps. Can you top this?
Top Trumps.
No, right. You definitely win with 3 kids. Fuck that.
Why do you think I built myself this little so I could get escape? Hi, Sean.
So you
just don't mention potatoes.
Didn't mean it. I'm so sorry.
I got my ankles bit.
Yeah, Unicron Jackson looks much cleaner tonight. Yeah, Jackson is not very well, feeling poorly. So we all wish that he makes a speedy recovery. I don't know what's wrong. He just said he wasn't well. And normally I'd get 2 or 3 messages after that, but clearly not very well. But he's let me know, and we wish him a speedy recovery. So
Yeah, speedy recovery, Jackson.
Hey, Jackson.
I know what listen, I know what it's like. You know, when you've got like when you've got AIDS and stuff like that, it's very, very, very difficult. So you know, my love goes out to you, Jackson.
Who mentioned AIDS? Who mentioned?
And Matt, totally agree with you. Becca wins because she's got Mark.
Yeah.
A man-child.
Does the new juice come in 24 milligram? No, but it comes in a concentrate form, and you can make it to 24 milligram if you wanted to. It's gone quiet.
TVP, you are pixelated again. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, you keep kind of phasing and then stopping, and I don't know if it's like
I don't know.
Do the mannequin challenge on a live show.
Thank you, Matt Polly. Been buying all my juices from ELFC for over a year now, and did take a look at Naturevape yesterday. Like a decent order soon. Sound of a couple of the True Juices. Talking of True Juices, I came on here a few weeks ago and I said that their dates were getting short on some of the True Juice. What's this one? Strawberry custard here. So I put the price right down, and you fine and dandy lot put a load of orders in. I said, was it last week or the week before, that there's still some left, crack on. I didn't realise that the blackcurrant raspberry and lime, which I am guilty of taking bottles out of stock and not actually taking them out of stock, if you know what I mean. So it still showed that we had a few, but we didn't. But we have now got some more. I've basically wiped Jackrabbit make it for us, and I've just wiped all their stock out. So there is some more, should anyone want some. That's now back.
Is it still on sale, though?
Still on sale, yeah. A couple of people asked me, when are you getting some more in? And I was like, so I phoned Jackrabbit. Which is why they sent me all those lovely samples as well at the same time. It's nice of them, isn't it?
Very nice.
I'll tell you what, Mark, if you're not going to vape all them 14 samples, there's a couple in there that I quite like the sound of. So, you know, sharing's caring and all that, bro.
Sharing is caring. Who was that who used to do that? It's Britass Empire, wasn't it? Share. Yeah.
Your beautiful Spanner Laurie is leaving the show, Mark.
Is that, have I been ignoring Laurie? I don't think so.
Right, Laurie.
I think maybe you have, you know. I think she's probably got the ump.
Hi, Laurie.
Okay, he said hi to me. I shall stay.
Do you know when you do live shows, you do get, and this is, by the way, Laurie, this has got absolutely nothing to do with you. It's just a generalization. When you do some live shows, some people get the ump when you ignore them, don't they? I've noticed, like, there's a certain couple of people, if you don't say the name, they proper get the fucking ump.
I can think of two, but I won't say who.
Yeah, no, probably the same too, we're thinking of.
Thank you, Peter. Naturevape Baling cause NIAT banging flavour in the Reload S RTA. Yeah, there's a lot of those coils. Very popular. Yes, later where Laurie is, and Kenya. She's in Kenya. I always say South Africa. She's in Kenya.
You always said that. Bit more north.
I got it right.
Looking after the elephants.
I got it right tonight.
At least you were on the same continent. You could have said, like, oh, she's in North Australia. At least you got the continent right.
Right. Oh, bless you, Laurie. I love the show.
Where did you say you were from last week, Mark?
South Africa, I think.
South Africa. Fuck me.
He said he used to say South Africa for weeks and weeks and weeks. I was convinced Laura was from South Africa until she said she was from Kenya. I was like,
I knew she was from Kenya, like always, and then Mark banging on about South Africa. He started like, she moved.
And it's very likely, yeah. And Laurie runs a program for elephants. So Amara Conservation, is that right, Laurie? Look
That's
out.
pretty cool.
Put your link in chat, Laurie, or put your name in chat, and everyone can look it up. And I'm sure you've got a donation page if people like to save elephants, and they can put it on your send it to you.
Laurie, it's only
It's one of the
11:30.
things. It's one of the things you could definitely say that when you hear something, oh yeah, I work with elephant, you know, so like people go, oh yeah, I work with horses, I work with dogs, and then someone goes, I work with elephants. Your ears literally go on, tell me more. You know, that's pretty cool. I have to say.
Not for me. No, I'm more of a Tiger King kind of guy. You know, I like the tigers and the apex predators.
You do.
That's right. You've written a song, haven't you? You want to do your Tiger King song for us?
You know.
Laurie, yes. So yeah, put it up, Laurie. Amara, I'm sure it's Amara Conservation. I think that's right. I think so. So going by memory. So where are you? 9:30. Look, 9:30, and all we've done is chat about the run of the mill. We normally have the Jackson 5, but we haven't got his question.
We do have the Jackson 5, but so is there anything you guys would like to talk about, or anything you want to bring up for a few minutes? Anyone?
I think you said enough last night, Mark, didn't you? For all of us.
I think I said ample last night. Yeah, I think I touched on a few issues, especially one being this postage issue in the UK, which, you know, we've talked about many times. But like I said last night, I don't sit on stream and pretend to be a fucking expert about everything like others. I just say it as I see it, and I can't see it getting any better for the foreseeable. I really can't.
Are you talking about overseas postage to us?
Yeah, I'm talking about new stuff coming in from China. Like, I spoke to a few reviewers, and they're all in the same boat. There's just nothing coming in. There's no contact. There's no emails. There's no products. It's just dead at the moment. So I think, like I said in the vlog, I think China are just holding back, waiting, seeing how this all pans out. I think they're waiting for America to see what loopholes they can get and the workarounds they can. But I don't see why this should affect us.
Well, it's bound to, purely because of their consumption of e-cig stuff, isn't it? And we don't buy as much as they obviously do. But saying that, what worries me is all transportation's got harder. Like at the moment, it's only UPS that are shipping to the UK from China. So FedEx has stopped, DHL have stopped, and UPS have always been, to be blunt, the worst. And they're strict. You have to prove all the numbers, everything else, and it's a nightmare. And so if that's happening on a wholesale scale, I haven't tried for yonks to order off Fast Tech or one of the other ones. And people in chat, comment if you like. You know, tell us what your experience is, but.
Well, I think a lot of the stuff from like Fast Tech and you know, your 3F apps, Fast Tech, 2F deals, stuff like that, it all comes through China Post, so it's basically Royal Mail. It's China's own post, so there's no issues there.
That's how I get mine. Most of the time, it's like if I'm going to like AliExpress or whatever for, you know, a high-end clone, it's always. I don't know
how it works for Americans. I really don't, because it'd have to come through USPS, which I don't know their stance on things at the moment. I think, as far as I'm aware, they're still delivering vape stuff at the moment. I think they've
because
said
they're obviously they're funded by the government, but they're owned by the taxpayer. I think that's how it works over there. So they're technically owned by the public. So that's why they're still able to do.
I think they're waiting at the moment for something else, maybe another ruling or something like that. I think that's what I heard about USPS. Like I said, I don't profess to know the ins and outs, but as far as I know, they're still delivering for now. So it's just a difficult time for vaping in general, and especially when you consider 99.9% of vaping products come out of China. And if they turn around and go, we're not shipping that at the moment, you're fucked. You're fucked. Whether you're a vape shop, you know, who rely on your overseas products and stuff, you goose, aren't you?
But Mark,
Shrek, your comments.
China's interest not to ship out, because who are they going to sell to?
You all right?
If China doesn't ship stuff out, who are they going to sell it to? and then that's going to put a lot of the. I know they're just going to move on to the next big thing, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But they rely on selling stuff, so they're going to have to find a way.
That's the thing, right? They're not selling much stuff at the moment.
Well,
I think a
spot
lot.
what he says, they are focusing on pods, which annoys the hell out of me. I get WhatsApp and Skype messages all the time about our new, and it's disposable pods now as well. They're the newest and they're just throwing them at you. And so, do you want to try our samples? I don't want your samples. Don't even send it to me. So
I think the big companies look at like Geek Vape, Smoke, Vaporess, all the big boys, Aspire. They know where their bread's buttered. They know the money lies in the mods and the tanks and the RTAs and the stock car tanks. So I think they're just waiting. They're just waiting. They're just going to ride this out. They've made enough money over the last few years to be able to do this, to wait it out for a few months. So I think they're just going to see where the industry in America goes at the moment. And I think I can't see it getting any better for the next minimum 3 months.
And on the obviously, because you get on the other scale because you get a lot of emails and Skype calls about pods and things, and you get like a low end reviewer like myself, and I'm like, I might as well approach these companies about pods and like cheap drippers and stuff like that, and they go, oh well, your channel's not so this, and I'm like, yeah, but you're the fuckers that are actually struggling. I'm trying to help you. Then they don't see it that way. They don't see it as a.
If I was you, and if I could give anyone some advice, see, I've always advocated against contacting companies, but in the current climate, I'd absolutely be contacting them and say, look, I'll review your pods, I'll do this, I'll do that. Fucking damn sure.
I think what they failed to realise with someone like yourself, Mech-Tavish, is that although you might not, how many subscribers have you got?
260.
Right, well, but your views, I've seen some of your reviews, and your views are way higher than you would expect for a man with 260 subs. Way higher. Some of the things you've done. So it's not always about how many subscribers you've got.
Oh, sorry, I thought this was a tongue punch in his fart box session. Like,
It isn't, though. It's not always about how many subscribers you've got. It's how many views you get for what you're doing, isn't it? Surely. That's what it's all about. What's the point in sending it to someone with 10,000 subscribers? And, I mean, there's a man I saw the other day. He's got quite a lot of subs, and he did a review. And there's very few views on it. Very few. So it makes me...
There's a certain person out there that who's bought a lot of subs, and... never gets above 40 views. But I don't. It's just what Mark's saying. I always said at the very start when I started reviewing, I would never contact a company and ask them for things. And no matter how bad it gets, I won't contact companies and say, "Look, please send me stuff."
Yeah, that's your principles, right? I'm of the same. Look, all I'm saying is, look, for a lot of up and comers, I'm saying it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to get your toe in with some different companies and say, look. No one else is willing to do them. I am.
I've had a couple lately of new stuff. OBS have released a new product. They're sending me a sample of that.
OBS? I thought they were dead.
No, they're sending me a sample. Some coil that's supposed to last weeks or something.
Oh, my God. What is this nonsense? What?
Don't knock it till you try it, Mark. You never know. Just take them.
Is that the coil that it's a bit like the Census coil, like when it kind of it vibrates slightly and it literally primes itself as you go.
Fuck off. What was that mod with the vibrating vapor?
Yeah, I remember.
Was that right?
Oh, that was the
IPV.
You saw that
IPV and the IPV one.
No, it was like a pod thing, and it used a vibrating plate to produce vapor.
Yeah, it was.
It was rubbish.
That one.
That's it. Yeah,
that's the fucker. Literally, you got no vapor out of it whatsoever.
It looks like a giant lighter.
I'm not ignoring everyone.
Is that like gas? Look.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely shocking. Look, that's not bad, But Roy, in it, cool vape, like mega cool.
There's no heat in it. Yeah, there's no heat.
No heat whatsoever.
The flavor, I have to admit, the flavor in this.
Uvia flashing mods.
is.
If you say the
muted
flavour's
like
good,
shit.
Roy, I'm off.
No, the flavor is muted like shit.
Yeah, thank you.
It is so
See,
muted. The only thing I can get a flavor out of it is menthol.
Because there's
Menthol
no
and
heat.
ice.
There's no heat whatsoever. So how
don't
can you get flavour with any heat?
But you don't need flavor for the menthol and colada. It just comes. It just hits you the cold. And that's the only thing you can get flavor from is the menthol and colada.
I'll give them this. I'll give them props, right, for coming up with something different. And it is. It's a vibrating plate that fucking produces vapor. But it was a massive fail, weren't it? Absolute, shockingly bad fail.
It's like lighting a fire with a stick going like that, or lighting it with a lighter, isn't it?
Dude, it's like trying to start a fire with two pens. It's like ridiculous.
Graham says, Mark Naturevape, need to get your juicing disposable. I hope it's not the future. No, I don't know.
It's as bad as that, Mark.
It's a grim
See, I thought that was all right. I thought that was all right. You know, did you ever get the rebuildable though, Roy?
No.
No, you need the rebuildable.
But just with the normal pod in it, the normal coil in it, it's muted. I couldn't find
it. It is. I said that. I said it's quite muted, but you need the rebuildable. Get the rebuildable in, and it's like night and day. So much better.
Yeah, I was gonna say I agree with Shrik's comment on the screen just there. It's like I said, I've got 260 subs, and one of my videos is 1,600 views.
Yeah,
just on one video. I totally agree with
what you got to focus on is, look, if a company says to you, well, you've only got 300 subscribers, and you go, yes, but look at the views I'm getting, look at the video. That's way more important these days than subscribers. You could only have 1,000 subscribers, but be getting 1,000 to 2,000 views per video comfortably, because when you go into your analytics and you look at the percentage of people that subscribe that watch, it's only like 35%. You got a massive chunk there, 40% of people that watch your videos that are not subscribed. So that's what they have to focus on, the video views of the products.
Is that what it is?
I agree.
I was trying to find it. She messaged me, the OBS thing. There's a new mod coming from Uvia as well.
Oh, that's the Wasp Nano Stick thing.
No,
it's basically like a pod, but it's an RDA sitting on the top of it, and it's all kind of on one.
Like that. There's that as well, though. You can't really see it very well. It's a little like a mod, 18650 dual battery. Yeah. Did I say?
Please tell me it's a new cricket, because that would just make my day. Because I had the original cricket before it died on me.
What, the noisy cricket?
Yes.
OBS, there you go. With engineers, refresh your style.
Still got a version 2 somewhere in my bag.
That's the new OBS that they're going to send me. So
very agency.
Can you
I've said it?
Sorry. There you go.
Yeah, it's very. I don't know what it is with a lot of these mods lately. They're like the C-frame style, Age style mods. Just a bit. They're all a bit samey, aren't they? Just a bit samey, a bit just plain water.
And do you know what I hate the most is when it's a C-frame. It's a blatant C-frame mod, like the Drag 3, and then it's got a battery door on the bottom. That pisses me off massively. Like you
see, I don't mind it.
Make it so good.
Check this out, right? And I swear to God, as God is my witness, this fucking mod has never left the house. The only place this mod has been is on my desk. Look at that. Look at the paint come off there.
He's raging.
It didn't
come. I swear to God, never fucking once have I left the house with this, and the paint is just falls off.
It wouldn't have done before you got a cat, Mark.
You reckon the cat's eating it? Yeah.
No, bloody cat, get off.
Oh, yeah, no. I've got a water pistol for the cat. Honestly, anytime she starts scratching out, you just get the water pistol out, point it at her, and she fucking legs it.
Oh, you love the RSP.
We used to do that with the dogs as well.
And I don't care if anyone in chat thinks that's
you
cruel.
take a piss in the carpet.
That's the only way to deal with her. So if you think it's cruel, jog on. All right.
No, it's not cruel.
The thing is, it trains their brain as well. If I do this, he's going to do that thing that I don't like.
So what she does, Tavish, is my desk here, all my wires are literally cable tied to the legs. So there's no exposed wires or anything, but she still goes to the legs and starts scratching them but trying to bite the wires. And she was doing it for ages, and we tried everything. We put fucking shit on the wires, like what it's vinegar. Put some vinegar on there. That didn't put her off. So now, one squirt of that, and she fucking knows now. She'll sit under the desk, look at me, and I'll just get the gun out, and she fucks off. So it's proper worked.
Is that the vape fly pod I'd seen, Roy?
It is. Grant sent me that across. He got another mystery box salts, which comes with a mod, and he got that, and he got this in it the first time, and he also got the second time he got it, so he got the Tego again. So he sent me it. It's strange with the fingerprint, but the fingerprint actually does work on it.
Yeah, not like the Asmodus mod then. Do you remember that fucker with a fingerprint?
Yeah, you were like,
oh my god, locked out
this
the
worked
fucker.
straight away.
Well, didn't one of their mods have a problem? Was it Asmodus or was it Yeehee? And it wouldn't connect to Bluetooth or something like that.
That was
One of their
Yeehee.
mods had
Yeehee had a mod that
yeah,
would never
they had a
connect to
problem with
Bluetooth,
that
but
as well.
Asmodus did one with a fingerprint on. I forget the name of it. I've got it. I've got it here somewhere.
Kadama?
No, it weren't Kadama. But it was like the Minikin version 3, I think it was. But as soon as you set it to fingerprint and you set your fingerprint and all that, right, that's fine. Then you can't change it to pin. So you go try and get in with the same thumb or finger. Impossible. You're like that for fucking half an hour just trying to have a fucking vape. Oh my god. So frustrating. Just did not work.
I had to make sure I set
one of
the
reasons I know it's a Mech mod. One of the reasons why I quite like the Praxis is this is essentially childproof.
Not Rufus.
Because you've got to push the switch and then up, so you've got to push it in at the side and then up. And I went, okay, I'm going to test this theory, and I took the battery out, and I took the RDF, and I gave it to my daughter, and I said, try and push that button in for me. And she's like, Dad, it's not working. I'm like, oh, good, it bloody works. It was quite good.
Yeah, no, I used to be into mechs. I used to be massively into fucking. I got a big mech stand built and everything. I got some nice mechs in there. Do you know what, Mark? I've still got. Do you remember that blue one you sent?
Boxer.
Who made that? Who made it, Mark?
SXK, wasn't it?
No, the metallic blue one with the spring in the bottom and the see-through glass at the bottom.
H2. It was Fatoon.
Oh, the
Fatoon. The Fatoon H2. I've still got that fucker.
24.
Yeah, I love that mod.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that mod.
Yeah,
I love that you were able to see the switch moving when you were. This is
what I always loved about Fatoon. So they were a bit quirky, a bit fucking out there. So they put the glass on so you could see the switch mechanism, but they also give you the metal thing so you could if you didn't want the glass on, you could put the metal on. Real nice fucking mod. The fit and finish on it was stunning, like absolutely stunning. You would think looking at something like that and the threads, the finish, you'd think this was high end, man. This is like proper fucking.
It was always a cut. Like most of the stuff was always a cut above. It was really, really good.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's a shame they've gone out of business now, isn't it?
Yeah, they have.
There's a version 2 coming out.
What is that, Roy?
That's the unicorn Vert.
I've still got one of these in its wrapper.
Vert 2 coming out with the pandemic on top of it.
It's still in its wrapper, the Hades.
Oh, look at that.
That's like the little pod mod that they've done.
No, it's the 21700.
Oh, right.
No, 2650, wasn't it? Is it 26?
It's the packaging's really just sleeve. It looks like a little. This is a pod mod on the front of it. 26650
mech mod, that is. It's still in the wrapper. How long ago was that? I just saw it.
Dude, that's like 4 years, 3-4 years.
Yeah,
good that.
Easy.
And they brought a mech mod out with the worst vaping battery ever, the 26650, which was shockingly bad.
That was an early one. I think that was longer ago than that. I'll bet Kieran will know when they released it. But
I'm going to say about, what are we in now? 22? Yeah, like 2016. Fucking hell, yeah, for like 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago.
5 years, I reckon, plus, yeah. Still got one in the box, wrapped up. It'll be worth something one day. This time next year, Rodney.
you won't be a millionaire, Mark, okay. Not with me as your sidekick.
Yeah, you'll keep me poor, won't you, Mark?
He's asked for tech for more Brewdog. He's going to put me under. He's going to bankrupt me.
I'll keep you forever poor and forever friendless, my friend.
Forever friendless.
You'll just see like a huge chunk of money disappear. It just says Mark Brewdog. That's all I'll say.
I'm hoping with the profits of the juice, I can get myself a nice 8-pack of Brewdog. That's the plan.
Hang on,
8-pack
profits.
You're not going to get a 6-pack.
Do you know what? I'm so nervous now. Like when you're talking, it's like a month away, but now it's like a week away. I'm super nervous, like so fucking nervous. I get butterflies every time I speak about it. Like I just want this to be successful. You know what I mean?
It sounds like you're excited about it at the same time, because you wouldn't get butterflies if it was nerves. You would get them.
Oh, I am. I'm proper excited because it's so. I think it's something me and Mark spoke about like 2 years ago. We spoke maybe about doing something like this, but now it's all come to fruition. It's like, yeah, nervous but excited.
Yeah, it's I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine. We've you know, you've bought out a tank, Mark. I've bought out a tank. We know the drama's involved, and juice is something I have bought a range out, but to be fair, it didn't sell as well as I'd hoped. You know, I'm going to be honest about that. And it's funny, isn't it? This stuff has sold well, this OK Orange. And the bizarre thing is that there is no orange in it, any of it. But that's the advertising. That's the part of it that makes, and that's something I'd never think of that. Could you think of that as an advertising ploy? Call something OK Orange, but don't ever put orange.
Well,
in
if I'd have come to you with something like that, you'd have said,
I'd have said, Mark, you really
don't think that's going to work, Mark. Don't think that's going to work, son.
Come play with your water pistol, Mark.
I just want to give a wee shout out to my wee sister Phyllis. She's getting her nails done. Hopefully she survives.
Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis.
Fill us a glass of water.
Mark Treadwell, good night, sir. Good night.
Good night, Mark.
Grant Mullins says he's going to get a new FP to try the juices. Well, what better tank is there to try the juices, mate? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want flavour, then motherfucker, you get the FP. Everybody knows this.
Or perhaps you may want to try it with the Nest RDA. You like the Nest, didn't you, Mech-Tavish? You were.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You like the Nest, I like the Nest.
You like the Nest.
I like the Nest.
He's trying to get himself a wee plug in there.
Some people thought it was with limited ability, thought it was a bit of a faff.
Yeah, well, these people can go get to fuck, can't they? Like, you know what I mean? These are the same people that cry about lack of innovation, and then when they get it, they're like, "It's too much of a faff." Fuck off.
Do you know, one of the, like, there were so many schools of thought on how to put the cotton and the reservoir around it. Some people were putting it with none in there whatsoever. People were putting it half filled, and like myself, I was just packing it in to get as much cotton in as possible.
That is the beauty of it. That is the beauty of it, Tavish. You can build it and wick it however you fucking want, so long as it works for you. What's the problem? That was it. Wasn't a case of here's how it should be done. This is how I do it. This is how I recommend you do it. Which is what Mark said. Crack the fuck on. If you want it with no wick, have it with no wick. If you want it with half a wick, have it with half a wick. If it works for you.
The great thing was, like, it was obviously on Bargain Vapes Live, and I was absolutely smashed, and I was able to build it live, smashed out my face. If I can do it drunk, anybody can. That's all I'm going to say.
I said at the time it was going to be copied, and it has in a way, but it's been copied in the form of like these SMRT coils. You know, so it's kind of been copied. I think it'll be copied again. I think there'll be another dripper with a similar system, and they may take it a step further than I've taken it, to be fair. But you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? It was new. No one had done it before. It was an idea I had, and I've done it. And to be fair, it hasn't been successful. I'll be honest. You know, it's sold quite a few.
Yeah, what do you class as a success?
Selling all the stock. I had to order so many, Mark, and you know I haven't sold. So Unicron's just put some true. Whether he means a true tank or not, I don't know. The true tank was a success. I had to order 1,000. We sold all those 1,000, and I ordered another 400 on top, and we're getting through them as well now. So that was a great success for me. But the Nest, to be fair, hasn't been, and that was thanks to a selection of people really that tried to pour bloody whatever on it, you know, before it even got off the ground, which you know was upsetting, and I will never forgive them for that. Never.
No, I don't blame you, Mark. This is the thing in this industry. Like the jealousy is fucking killing me, and I purely put it down to jealousy because half of these turds that did slam or slated you for bringing this out wouldn't know a good idea if it fucking slaps them around the chops with a wet fish. You know what I'm saying? So it's jealousy. That's all it is. I thought at the time it was very, very innovative, very, very good, very different, very new. And this is what the industry was crying out for. This is what reviewers especially, cry out for. And when they get it, they have to put it down for some reason. And it's like, why? Just makes no sense. Why? Because it's a faff. Yeah. Is it as easy as to build as a traditional RTA? No. Does it take much more time? No.
And the other thing that obviously to add on to all the kind of good things that Mark had actually said is it was so well made. The quality of the metal was fantastic.
It was well
made. Oh, dude, the O-ring,
that
snap. When you put that top cap on it, just went snap. Come on.
Yeah, it was well made. Like, if anyone in chat's not got one, I'm not saying this to blow smoke up his arse. Go out and buy one. It's actually really, really good.
I think Christine's got a question
on a Mech. You can use it on a regulated device.
Yeah.
Piece of piss.
What's your question, Christine? Answer me.
Well, you got a phone in. Yeah, Unicron, the Nest would be better as a tank, cough, Naturevape. Could well be, but to be honest with you, it is a bit... I'm not the sort of person, if something... And I wouldn't class it as fail. It hasn't failed. You know, I succeeded in what I wanted to do, and I'm happy with the product. So from that point of view, it didn't fail. But when I did have an awful lot of people in the industry, you know, let me down. I felt badly at that time, and it hurts. It does hurt, and it kind of knocks the stuffing out of you to do something again. We've done it again, Mark and I, with the juice. I'm sure that will do well. I'm confident of that. But why do people get off on putting people down, like you were saying, Mark? Why do they
jealousy.
Get on that?
Jealousy, Mark. It's pure and simple jealousy. And listen, if you don't put yourself out there and don't put your ideas out there and don't take a risk and don't take a chance, then nothing's ever going to get done, is it? Nothing will ever get done. There'll be no fucking innovation. There'll be nothing new. There'll be nothing that's, you know, you'll always look back and go, fuck, you know, I should have done that. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I just go for it? Because you're a little bit scared. Of course, I was scared. I'm terrified now of the new RTA because I know what people in the industry think of me, or a lot of people in the industry think of me. But I am more than confident in this, in the product I'm going to release, that it's going to be a success. So you've got to have that confidence. You've got to have that drive. You've got to have that passion for it. And you can't let these people take that away from you, because when they take that away from you, Mark, they've won.
Oh, they haven't taken it. And to be fair, you know, I've got no regrets, and I would have had a regret if I'd never done it. I'd have thought, should have done that, really. A bit like the True Tank, should have done that, really. Well, I did, yeah. And you know, it's still to this day, you know, the True Tank is still selling well. You know, how long has that been out now? 2 years?
A long time, yeah. This is due out, Chrissy, in around, I'm going to hazard a guess, the end of August, beginning of September. Fingers crossed, everything goes to plan. And again, it's something I'm really super fucking proud of and super excited to get out there and super confident about it. So I don't think when you release something like a tank, Mark, and you have been vaping for X amount of time and you pretty much know what works and what don't work, If you're confident in that, you know, you can vape that and go, fucking hell, this is fucking good, this, then get it out there.
Yeah, well, to be fair, once, and I know it wasn't the easiest in the world, the Nest, to I found it quite, I did my review, I did it in one take, you know, it arrived, I did it in one take, bang, there was no editing, nothing, so it wasn't that hard. And the flavour I got from it and everything, I thought for a dripper that you can put 30 drops of juice in and just keep vaping away like an RTA, really, because it just went on and on and on. I thought, well, it doesn't get any better than that. And it's, we were all saying we're sick of pods, we're sick of this, there's nothing new. So I bought something new out, and then people seem to like to slate it. And
well, listen, you've brought 2 products out, yeah? You brought 2 products out, you know. Somebody else, and we'll mention no names, got their tank dropped. So what does that say about them and their fucking vision and their ideas? So listen,
it's
you're proud of what you,
like
just be proud of what you do.
Is there nothing ventured, nothing gained?
Well, there's nothing ventured, nothing gained, and I've got no regrets. I've done it, and I'm happy with what I do. I have a happy life, and you know, if I came up with an idea that would beat this little bugger, I'd do it. To be honest,
do you know what, Mark? Some people consider the FP a flop. I consider it a massive, humongous fucking success for me. Absolute win for me, because people are still talking about it now, 2.5 years down the line. So I consider that a win. I consider it an absolute fucking win, and it's something I will forever be, long after I'm out of this industry, forever be super fucking proud of. Super proud of, because that's mine. That was mine. And nobody can take that away from me ever.
No, right enough. I've got this box that when parcels don't get delivered and they get sent back to us, sometimes it'll be 6 months later they'll find their way back to us. And I was clearing that out the other week, and there was a package in there. I thought, this is light, and I opened it up, and there was 2 FP glasses in there.
Mark, have you still got them?
I think so, yeah.
Bubble glasses.
Bubble glasses, yeah.
Need them. Becca brought. I swear to God, Mark. Shit, this is like wizardry. This Becca brought the last one last week. Bubble glass on the FP. I need 2.
One for her and one for a spare.
I'll have a look.
Save them for me, Mark, because I'm going to put an order in for that for the care pumping. So if you can sling them glasses in, I would be super grateful.
Yeah, I've got a 24mm Ed Zachary that I'm going to put. This is the early one that's here that I took out of the genuine, but I'm going to convert the 24mm into the new pin, because to me that has made it was all right, the version 1, but it wasn't. I thought it had issues. I said it was good, but not perfect.
Yeah. It's took it up 2 levels at least.
But it has. This really has taken it up 2 levels. If they could now just do a top fill system for it, they'll have nailed it. Really.
If they can make a top fill for this, unbeatable in my opinion. Absolutely unbeatable. Nothing would ever fucking compare.
Do you mouth to lung, Mech-Tavish, or just direct lung?
No, I've got a few mouth to lung tanks as well. I've got the GTR. I've got the Cyberpunk does direct restricted direct lung and mouth to lung. What else have I got? I've got the original Anima 18mm RDA. I've got that much stuff. I have lost track. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
So I've been vaping nearly 10 years, so I've got a lot of stuff that I have went in my brain and then out again just as quick.
Yeah. Have you thought of designing one yourself then, or going?
I actually have an idea how to change your Nest into an RDTA.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'll tell you later.
Don't be telling him he's give up on the Nest now.
No, I wouldn't say that. You know, I'm not walking around with my bottom lip quiver and nothing like that. You know, I'm just saying it how it is. I think it's unnecessary that some reviewers poo-hooed it and pissed on my parade.
I'll say that then. What is this?
It's an RTA that doesn't work.
It is. Thank you for pointing that out again, Roy.
There's a message for you in chat, Roy.
Do you know what? Mock away. People still fucking mock that, but fuck me. It really fucking does help it wick. So screw you.
When it's on the 2 mil, it's on the slim mode.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
So
Well, we were 5 minutes late starting, and we're 5 minutes late finishing. Plus, so we're there. We gave you your time, folks. We didn't take it away from you. So, our good nights. Mech-Tavish, you're our special guest of the night. Would you like to say your good nights?
We're getting bowing out. Well, I'll get my buzzer.
yeah, hit the bricks. Fuck off.
So thank you very much, everyone in chat, for joining us this evening. And I hope if Jackson watches this on the replay or if he's ghosting, I hope you're feeling much better. And hope to see you very soon. To all the casters here on the screen, thank you very much for having me on. It's been great. You'll see my lovely mug again on Saturday night, along with TVP on the Savage Simon's Saturday show. And I will pass it over to Roy.
As normal, thanks to everybody in chat for joining in and to make it entertaining. Thank you to Mech-Tavish for coming on. It's good to meet you. It's the first time I've ever met you and or chatted to you. TVP, legend as always. And thank you, Mr. Naturevape, Mark. At least you didn't. I was sort of glad you didn't have anything blue to show on camera tonight, or Michelle would have been running to the website.
Yeah, run.
I don't know. I don't know if that would just get her excitement up enough, but if it had been something blue that you had brought on, sort of,
I
like
know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, she would have been on to the site to purchase it. And I'll pass it up the way to Mr. Rocky.
Yeah, I echo what the guys have said. Thank you again. Wonderful Tuesday evening. I was saying to Mark earlier, I really look forward to doing the show. Like, really, really look forward to it. I don't even get nervous anymore. It's just something. Yeah, I just really fucking enjoy doing. So, thank you to everyone in chat. You guys make the show what it is. Your interaction is just amazing. Massive props to Tavish for coming on. Good dude. Make sure you go and check his channel out. He is a solid fucking geezer, man. Poor man's Vic like, but you know, what can you do? Big thanks to Roy, as always. We didn't have an argument this week, Roy, so that's a win.
I just left it out tonight because Mech-Tavish was here. We'll be back to normal next week.
Yeah, we'll be back to normal next week. No doubt we'll find something to bitch about. Massive thanks to the gaffer, and I'll sling it over to him.
I think Roy left his handbag indoors. He couldn't use it on.
I think he might have done, yeah. I think Roy's had his nails painted tonight as well.
Shush.
Mine done later.
Yeah. Thanks everyone in chat. Mech-Tavish, thank you ever so much for filling in last minute. It was a right late minute call, so really appreciate you doing that. And nice.
Yeah, good luck, man.
We'll have to have you back on again soon because it'd be nice to have you on here. And TVP says, check out his channel. He's only got 250 subs. He is worth far more than that, I assure you. So go and check that one out. Thanks for all your comments in chat. Sorry I was late, but there you go. I've said that a lot in my life. But thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.